Okay, finally, we're going to take a look at something that I think sets Filmic Pro apart from everybody, and it is the imaging panel. And if you go over here to the left, these three little colored circles there is the imaging panel. If I'm going to click it once, and it's going to bring up my imaging panel. And on the top here, you're going to see your color temperatures. So, of course, if I'm outside in the sun, maybe I want to do something like that. That's funny because it made it darker. Here's something if you were under that kind of a light, or if it's a cloudy day or that light. You can set up A and B presets if you want. This is auto white balance, so it's going to white balance everything for you automatically. You see how things just change. Let me just do that one more time. So now I'm going to click auto white balance, and things are moving, and it's white balancing all this for you. So you can do this before every shot that you do. I mean, to have this all set up is going to be fantastic. So these are the color temperatures here. You can also just drag it around and make it whatever you want. It's fully customizable. You want to do something matrix, whatever. Let's go back to auto white balance, and there, that's a nice color there. I like that. We're looking good. The next one is going to be tone, and that's the middle right here. So this is the tone that we're going to have. How are our shadows, our highlights? Right now I'm shooting in natural. But if I click the next one, it takes it to dynamic, and you can see there's a lot more contrast there, and there's absolutely certain times where you want to use dynamic or something like that. If you're just shooting YouTube videos and you just want to get them up right away, keep it in natural. You're going to be fine with that. The next one here is flat. And the next one is called log. They're both going to give you proprietary tonal curves, bringing up the shadows and pushing down the highlights. And it's great to color later. That sounds a little technical, but if you want to get into color correcting and really want your videos to stand out with the colors, then you're going to want to do flat or log style. It's how you would shoot raw in a DSLR. Let me just show you the next one. You can see the colors are really muted, and this just allows you to have a nice clean palette to go in there and color correct later on. And so actually we're going to look at color correcting much later in the video editing section, but I will have some footage that we have here that we're going to do and test out in the color correcting. So you'll see the difference of how it is now versus then, and so that's super, super cool. Okay, the last panel here is called the color panel, and this is where you're going to see your saturation and your vibrance, and you can really play around, adjust things here, bring it down, bring it up a little bit. It's a little more saturation now, and I can bring up some more warmth to it, or make it really cold, black and white almost. So we bring them both down, got a black and white image. So you can play around with all these things. From one, it's the auto white balance features, and also the different presets you can set up. And then second of all, it's shooting in log in the flat formats. That is tremendous. And so this is the imaging panel in Filmic Pro.